Want to sponsor us? Let us know at our Gmail, fromahatpodcast@gmail.com. That's right, isn't it? It does have podcast at the end, right?
Yeah, it's fromahatpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, sweet, got it right. Nailed it.
I went and saw Sing, like the movie with Matthew McConaughey,
Yeah.
and Koala.
Why?
I liked it.
Welcome From a Hat, the show where we draw a topic out of a hat, just like it says on the title. I'm Ben.
I'm Phoenix.
That's it. This is just us.
Yeah.
The animals were here, but they're gone now.
I'm so lonely.
Lonely. I'm so lonely. I have nobody to call my own.
Dreadful. That'll come out great with the song.
I think we're beautiful. Anyway, I'll draw out of the hat, shall I?
Sure then.
Cool. Where is it? Cool. Thank you. Create an evil board game.
Okay. Too easy. Jumanji. Done.
What about Zotoro? We could use this.
Oh, I wasn't talking about themes. I was just...
No, okay, yeah, but we need to pick a theme before we can just...
Okay.
Jumanji theme?
Yeah, Jumanji has just the drums.
Why don't we use Welcome to the Jungle? Because Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle.
No.
Welcome to the Jungle!
I just want... You know in Jumanji, that when you find it, it's just the... Like... Yeah.
No,
no.
Barracuda!
Jesus Christ, I knew you were making that joke and I let it happen.
No, I get what you mean. We'll use the drums from Jumanji.
Yeah. Jumanji!
Ah! Is that it? That's your evil war game. You're just going to make Jumanji again?
Except it's going to be better.
Okay.
Okay.
So the way I figured we just make, we can't make one that exists already.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't base, we can't make, Jumanji, except not shit.
Yeah, okay.
Or Zathura, because there's already Space Jumanji, which is Zathura.
See, I was just going to make a Jumanji, but, you know there's the poacher?
Mm-hmm.
Just get rid of him. We don't need him. He's mean. He just shoots people for no reason.
Yeah, he's a threat.
Yeah.
Jumanji looks like Jumanji as a board game looks really boring. Because it looks like you just roll dice and move around the board. Like, if it wasn't cursed, it looks like it'd be a really boring game to play.
No. It's like any of those games, like, what's the one where Candyland or anything like that. Where it's like everyone starts at the same spot, you go forward, and then when you draw cards or you land on certain spaces, certain events happen that send you back or forward. You know, You get pieces which can lead to things like Mousetrap, which is my answer.
We want to make Mousetrap.
Yeah.
A cursed Mousetrap.
So cursed Mousetrap. What happens? You when you start the game, you are put in a world with giant mice. Right.
Odd decision you've made.
And the giant mice will eat you.
Oh, are we the cheese?
Mm-hmm.
So we're the cheese.
But you've got to build the trap, but actually build the trap.
Have you never actually played Mousetrap?
All you do is build the trap and let it fall on the mice. No one actually plays Mousetrap.
Well, yeah, I'm aware of that. No one ever fucking plays the game. You just assemble the fucking trap.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you just pull the thing.
So it'd be that, except mice are after you.
But but I've tried to play the game before.
Yeah.
It was once. I regret it because it was bad. You go around the board, you slowly assemble the trap, and you play as the mice.
Yeah, okay.
You don't want to get caught in the trap. So if you're making Mousetrap cursed and evil, then you're going to be playing, you get turned into a mouse.
Good point. Okay.
I like how I said mouse. Like it was that comic book, Mouse, about the Holocaust. And Stuart Little's parents. Have you heard my theory about that?
Yeah.
My theory that the mice in Mouse are related to Stuart Little from Stuart Little.
Of course they are.
They've got to be. That only explains
why... Did they
why...
immigrate to America?
No, Stuart survived. They died.
Did he immigrate to America?
He was put on a boat.
Yeah. Okay.
He was a baby.
Of course.
Anyway.
So,
I'm giving him a look, listeners, and he's just like, okay, man.
I'm just not gonna touch it. So,
Yeah.
Mousetrap, right?
Yep.
You play as the mouse.
Correct.
What if, right, there's an extra mouse added to the game, and you have to work with your team to build the thing and catch that mouse. But if you accidentally catch one of your own friends playing the game, well, that's just bad news for them. They're stuck in the game until the next people play it.
Okay, so, okay. Huh. I can get
They
behind
become
that.
the evil mouse.
Similar to how, have you heard the theory about who the hunter is in Jumanji?
Robin Williams' dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the theory is that Robin Williams' dad, in the interim between Robin Williams being sucked into a game and the present, his dad just picked up the game and was like, where the fuck is my kid? And rolled the dice and got sucked into the jungle and became the hunter.
Yeah, of course.
Which is why the hunter looks like Robin Williams' dad. But it doesn't look like him on the box. So
No.
how did they even find Jumanji? How did Jumanji even...
Uh,
how did Jumanji occur?
like the original game?
Yeah.
Well, if we go with the new one, you watch the new one, right?
In passing. I've read the plot on Wikipedia.
Oh, okay. In the new one, it starts off with,
Because I know it turns into a SNES cartridge.
yeah. So it starts off, it's the 1990s.
Yeah.
This guy, the dad or whatever, finds the board game.
Right.
It's going do 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 do, like doing its music. Um,
Except it's synthy. Because it's the 90s. It's wearing a cool rad pair of shades.
of course,
And a cap sideways.
and it's drinking Capri Sun.
Yeah.
And Surge energy drink.
Yeah.
Anyway, the guy finds it. It's in the sand. It's been washed up on a beach. He finds it, dusts it off, shows it to his kids, and his kids are like, who plays board games?
Fair point.
This is the 90s. We all play video games. So then the kids are asleep, and again the drums start going off, all the crazy Jumanji stuff.
Yeah.
A big green light appears, and he wakes up and he opens up the board game box, and there's a little cartridge. And he puts it in his game machine, and it becomes... So I assume... This is a long...
Yeah, I just asked you how the fuck it happened, not the plot of Jumanji.
I assume that it's been around forever.
So
Right.
it's just like a thing?
It's just a cursed item.
So it's just God's mistake?
Sure. Let's say back in the ancient days, right? So there was some voodoo magic or something, some kind of witch or something.
I can get behind that.
Right.
Some evil, I don't want to be racist by calling a voodoo priest a voodoo priest.
Yeah.
Some evil voodoo man or woman made
Yeah.
a bad game.
Well, not even like a game. Let's just say they made a cursed object, right? Or like a cursed instrument. And then times progressed and people were like, why would we use that? You know, we've got this over here now. So then it changed and it evolves to whatever that generation would use. Right? Which, I mean, really the first Jumanji should have turned into from the movie should have been an arcade machine or something.
Oh, yeah.
But...
Like, the fact that it was a board game was really weird. But anyway.
But yeah, because it's got like a jewel,
Yeah.
right?
It's like a glass thing.
Yeah, so it's got that. That's probably what the original thing was, because in the new movie, the whole idea is they've got to get the jewel back into an area in the game, right? So I assume it's a cursed jewel that every time it transforms, that jewel is somewhere on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, in going back to topic though,
Yes.
I'd give you a mousetrap idea out of 10, maybe a 4. Not because it's bad. It's a good idea.
Right.
It's just, it's not an original idea because you've just taken a game that already exists and cursed it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, no offense, man. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a good idea though. Alright? Which is why I'm going to go with cowboy game.
Damn it, that's what I was gonna say.
Well, we're not, actually, no, I won't go with cowboy game.
No,
I don't
go
actually,
with
no, I don't
cowboy.
actually have an idea for a cowboy game. Pirate game.
Okay, rad.
So just Jumanji on the sea, basically.
Cool.
So, like, you got a board. You each play as a ship captain.
Yeah,
Or a ship.
sure.
And you move around the board, and each square or whatever, you get, like, a token or whatever. And
Yeah.
you get sucked into the game, and you instantly become a pirate, and the objective is to make it to the end of the game without losing any limbs.
Fair. I have a question. Are we playing it with Zathura rules in that when you roll the dice, your house becomes your ship? Like in Zathura,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
their house floats through space.
I'd say so. This one, I feel it would work better with
So your house transforms
Yeah.
into a boat on the ocean.
Yeah, I'd say it works better with Zathura rules. Actually, no, I'll modify it. You play as a ship, a crew of a ship.
Yeah.
So you each roll a dice at the beginning, and whoever rolls the highest gets to be captain.
Yeah, okay.
And the objective is to make it to the end of the game as the captain without a mutiny,
Yeah.
and the rest of the crew either have to mutiny or make it to the end of the game without the captain throwing them overboard, with as many limbs as possible.
Okay.
And if you all make it to the end of the game, whoever has the most limbs wins.
Yeah.
Because pirates.
So it's a very violent version of the game, because if you're like kids playing it, a pirate's just gonna cut your leg off or something.
Yeah, you lower roll thing, and it's like, oh, unfortunately, you lose a leg.
Oh, I'm sorry, you rolled 2 6s.
You roll between.
That's a Kraken attack.
You rolled 2 6s 3 times in a row. Kraken.
Krakens. Just Krakens all over the joint.
Yeah, I think it'd be a fun game.
It'd be tons of fun.
Like,
So you gotta mutiny. Is that the idea?
yeah. The idea would be the rest of the crew have to mutiny without the captain figuring out they're about to mutiny.
Okay.
They've got to mutiny at the right moment.
You would still have to like roll the dice and stuff like that, like in Zathura where they roll and they've got to get to the end of the.
Yeah.
The
Well, you don't
board,
have
right?
to mutiny, but you can mutiny.
Yeah, because that's the hardest part about the board game system is like in the newest Jumanji, it's a video game, so it's just get to the last level.
Yeah.
You know, there's no rolling, there's no anything like that. But when you put it in context of like, okay, it's your turn, you have to sit and roll.
You got a lot of, like, you don't have a lot of leeway
Yeah.
with it.
Zathura, I just realized, is insane.
Yeah.
Right? Like, as a board game, if you got rid of the elements of it being in space, it constantly has stuff happening.
Yeah.
As well as Jumanji.
There'd be constantly stuff happening in this game. In my game that I just invented, the pirate one.
Yeah, of course. But what I mean is, it's like, every roll is
Shit
an
happens.
event.
Yeah. Shit happens. That's a good name for our company of board games. Shit happens. From the people who brought you fucking Mousetrap but Cursed and Mutiny comes the new company. Shit happens.
Of course.
Anyway, so yeah, what would you give me another thing? Like,
I like pirates a lot.
me too. I'd say the potential roles you can get are captain. So you can have between like maybe, I'd say you got to have at least 3 players, so between 3 to 6.
See, I'm picturing it right.
So you have captain. You'd have sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no,
You have
go.
captain, first mate, quartermaster, cook,
Yeah,
musician, shipwright.
sure.
Oh no, take out musician, put in doctor.
That makes sense.
See it.
So, I like the idea with that one, that it's got, like, special events in it. Like, you roll your dice and it's like, another pirate ship is attacking your one.
Yeah.
And then that person has to roll, like, dice a few times. And it's like, until you roll a 3, they'll be doing damage to your ship.
Yeah.
You know?
If the ship is destroyed before you all reach the end of the game, you all lose.
Yeah. Because what's the point in a mutiny if you've got no ship to sail?
Exactly. I like it. Also leaves it open-ended because then you can have other cursed versions of the game, and the other ship can be a different game altogether. You can have a different group of kids who've been cursed to live in this board game forever on a pirate ship who are just really fucking sad. They're like, I was 12. I'm now 40. And I have no teeth.
40.
Or leg.
Missing a leg, got the scurvy.
This is my brother. Unfortunately, he rolled lower than me. But not too much lower. So he is my first mate. Unfortunately, we also picked up bad cards, so he is now my husband.
Jumanji is the most unfair game ever.
Yeah.
Oh, what did he roll? He rolls like a 7 or something. It was like, well, you're stuck in the game now.
He landed on a tile. That's why he got sucked in. And then it was like, you got to roll between a 5. Someone else has to roll between a 5 or an 8.
Ridiculous.
That's not a very large margin.
It knows no one's rolling after they see their friend getting sucked into a board game.
That's the point.
It's so uncool.
Yeah, it's an evil board game.
Yeah.
Be like, man, those Those mass murderers, what dicks.
Right?
They know no one's gonna live after you stab them in the throat.
What a bunch of jerks.
Anyway.
Okay.
So what would you give my pirate game?
I really like pirates. I think that's a great idea. I give that a 9.
Good.
Right? I just like the idea of you being in a house with a mast through the top of it, a sail, and krakens are coming and smashing your windows and stuff like that. All your furniture's getting stolen by pirates.
All your furniture's slowly becoming piratey. Like your TV becomes a porthole.
Yeah.
Like your windows slowly become wood. Like because it's got to be a ship.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. I'm quite proud of that one. Do you want to go again?
Ancient Egypt.
Oh!
Right?
I'm on board!
Okay. So the idea is you are all slaves.
Right.
Right? And you've got to work your way up
To be pharaoh?
to become pharaoh.
I like it.
Yeah, okay? But there's already a pharaoh.
Okay, so is a player a pharaoh or is the game of the pharaoh?
The player's a pharaoh.
Okay.
And the way it works is...
How do you pick who's pharaoh? Roll heist? Or
roll heist gets a pharaoh. But then it's like, you could pick up cards that is like, the pharaoh has been overthrown or whatever. And then you become the pharaoh.
Ah.
Right? And it's like, it'd be a game that your friends would hate you for it.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because the way the game works is at the end, whoever, like once you get to the end of the game, if you're pharaoh, you win and you're freed.
Fair.
But
like
no one
that.
else is. And they've got to keep playing the game one by one until there's only one left in the game. So it's super evil because not everyone escapes.
I like the super evil aspect. And I also think it'd be a really fun game to play.
Yeah.
All things considered.
It's completely screwing over your friends.
Like, it'd make for a good game to watch.
Yeah.
It'd make for an evil game to play because you know someone's getting trapped forever.
Yeah.
I give that a 10.
Yes!
Like, that's very good. Like, what would you call it? Because I'm thinking just a pharaoh.
Yeah, I was gonna say pharaoh. But here's an extra part of it. You've got to build your pyramids up throughout it. You've got to collect little bricks, like in Monopoly, how you've got the houses and
what
stuff.
Does that do though?
Well, because you're a slave, right?
Yeah,
You've
but
got
what
to
does it
build
add to the?
So each one builds their own one, and once you've got the biggest one, right, something happens. Like you can, if you get a full pyramid before anyone else or something like that,
Yeah.
you can choose one person that can no longer upgrade to a pharaoh. Stuff like that.
So
They're buried in the pyramid.
So you can fuck someone.
Yeah.
That's mean. I like it.
Because say this wasn't an evil board game and it was just a board game where the idea is to win. It'd be really cool to have this like racing aspect to it where you're building up a pyramid and then it's like, okay, Stevie, you're being, if I become pharaoh, you're buried. So
Stevie,
now
you're buried. You can never be pharaoh.
you're buried in my pyramid with me.
Would that
You can
mean
never
that-
be pharaoh, so I'm free, and now the other two people can only compete to be pharaoh. You've just completely
Would
screwed
that take
over
them
one
out of the
person.
game completely, or would they?
No, it wouldn't take them out of it completely. Let's say when you win, one of your friends becomes pharaoh,
Okay.
right? After 2 pharaoh changes, we make it a 6-player game,
All right.
right? So 2 pharaoh changes could happen fairly often, but yeah, 2-player game. No, 6-player game. So you get buried, one pharaoh comes in, and then when that pharaoh gets kicked out, another one gets in, and then that one gets kicked out. The person becomes unburied.
Okay. I like it. I'm sticking with 10. It's a very good game.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of fun to play. Although at the same time, I'd lose all my friends because, like, even if it wasn't cursed,
I think I might just try to make this game. I think it'd be fun.
If it wasn't cursed, it sounds like it'd be a lot of fun to play.
Yeah.
But it's cursed, so I
So
don't want to play it.
It's cursed, so we have to play
Yeah.
it. Because if we don't play it, we're all stuck in the game forever.
All right.
Got stuff like whipping in it as well. You know, you go forward 5 spaces and then it's like, oh, pick up the card. Oh, the pharaoh saw you taking a break when you should have been building your pyramid. That's 5 lashings for you.
Yeah.
And then, because it's a cursed evil game, you get whipped by
By a big, scary man.
big scary man.
All right, I've got one. So it's based off of my very passing knowledge. So you know the film Coco?
Yes.
All right. For those of you who have not seen the film Coco, spoilers. So I call this game Dia de los Muertos.
Okay. Cool.
The objective is to make it from... You've got to get your picture on the
Onto
thing.
the thing. Okay.
Otherwise, you're trapped in the afterlife forever.
Sure.
And the objective is to not be.
Of course.
And if you just...
Do you start in the afterlife?
Yes.
Okay.
But in my version, you can get over to the regular world, but it's very difficult.
Okay.
So it's difficult, so you got to like roll certain numbers or whatever. You all start out as skeletons, and you're just trying to get your pictures on the thing so everyone remembers you. And
Yeah.
like, so you can like ask other players who've already, like, some players might roll high enough and have their picture already on it.
Yeah.
So they become helper characters. So they're still playing the game, but you've got to like persuade them to help you out and get your picture on there. And the objective is to help one another get your picture on there.
Yeah.
So you got to help your friends. You got to work as a team. You got to beat the game.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Because some board games you got to play against the game itself.
Yeah.
And this is one of those scenarios. You got to play against the game itself. So you got all these obstacles in the way, like wraiths and the Reaper and
Of course.
all kinds of terrifying chupacabras.
Of course. There's got to be chupacabras.
Yeah, that'd be the main bad guy, chupacabra.
Cool.
So, yeah.
You goat sucker.
What do you think? Like, you just
Got to get your picture up there.
you gotta get your picture on there. You
I
gotta,
like it.
You go remember me. That's tears. Though I have traveled far, remember me. When you hear a sad guitar, know that I'm with you the only way that I can be. Until I hold you in my arms again.
That movie. That was a great film. It won the Academy Award.
Oh,
for
good!
Best Animated Picture.
It was
Can
up
you
there
believe
against...
it beat Boss Baby?
Yeah, I was like, when I saw the nominations for that, I was like, it's just Coco. Because it's like, there's Coco, Boss Baby, Ferdinand, and...
Loving Vincent.
Oh,
which
right,
was
yeah.
a very Oscar baby
But that's
film.
just not, like, it's a different film altogether to the rest of them.
Yeah.
But anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's my game idea. It's Dia de los Muertos. So I'd say like you got 2 D6s.
Sure.
You got to roll. Actually, no. You've got. Oh no. I'll go with the D6s.
Yeah.
Because you'll lose the fucking dice. So you got to. If you roll more than 8, you're alive.
Sure.
Or your picture's already on the thing,
Okay.
and you can help other characters. But if you roll less than 8, you're a corpse without the picture. So yeah, if all of you roll less than 8, the game becomes insanely difficult. You got to come up with some evil schemes to get across that bridge.
Of course.
But yeah, what would you rate it?
I like it. I'll give that a 9.
Hooray! Would you play?
Yeah. I'd play any of them. I think it'd be fun to play an evil board game.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun to play an evil board game. Like, if we were in a movie, if we were in Jumanji, I'd be like, sweet, we're playing Jumanji? Awesome! Yeah. Stampede. Oh no! Like, it'd be a bit terrifying, but at the same time, be like, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if I die, I die. How good.
Win-win.
Yeah. But anyway. Well, on that note, I've been the creators of Mutiny and Dia de los Muertos.
I've been the creator of Mousetrap, But Cursed, and Pharaohs.
And this has been From the Hat Making Board Game.
Yeah. Look out for our merch site. Pharaohs will be up there shortly.
I just realised that there's a podcast called Dice Hard. Okay. They make their show is just making up fictional board games. Cool. Based on the new franchises. I remember because
To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.